Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to another episode of the Sidewalk Saint with your host, the Brother Phil. Today, I just wanted to, just basically want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the people that are naysaying, preaching damnation, and the end of times and end of the world and stuff. But I am going to talk about the fact that they're unquestionably wrong. So here's the information I've been getting channeled from Star Mothers, Pleiadian starships, Metatron, Archangel Michael, Kuan Yin, Mother Maria. Who else is at this table? Osiris, Ra, Thoth. Yeah, I'm a freaking lunatic. I don't know. They all come. It's all one thing. So here. What are you guys gonna say? That's cool. I don't even say that out loud when I'm doing it, but it's like, what do you guys want to say? Humanity has already made the decision. None will be left behind. And the horribleness you see now is the cleansing that's required to bring each and every soul and each and every human with. Hold on, I'm talking to them like, with where? With to the new earth, the fifth dimension, as called by you guys. I'm translating it my way. I don't know how else to say it. I talk like that. So, wait, what? I'm sorry. Ra speaks now. I don't want to talk like that. I'm not going to go ye and they and thy. Dost thou speakest of this and that is? That kind of language doesn't work anymore. I'm like, dude, what are you trying to say? Okay. None will be left behind. All of the Council of 12, the 12 of the 26, of the 16 trillion. Wow, that's a lot of light work. There's a lot of people surrounding this planet, way more than live here. Oh, there's people inside the planet. This is getting really weird. Anyways, I'm going to start talking for myself. These guys, they're not arguing, but it's just like, ooh. Ra wants to talk. Okay. They're all agreeing that Ra's going to say something. What are you going to say, Ra? Say it to me. Okay. I'm not going to do the numbers and stuff. It's just too confusing. Like, I don't even know. I have to try to channel the number as I speak. So, everyone agreed. No one's left behind. There are no end times. This planet is protected. Guys, I keep trying to speak. It's so weird. It's almost irritating. There's too many of them. I should just channel to one. But it's a council of 12 that are overseeing this planet's ascension. So, anyways, they're overseeing the ascension. All are coming with. No end times. No one's left behind. And Gaia herself, actually, previously, she wiped the Atlanteans off the face of the planet because they were unlocking some doors they shouldn't have unlocked because they went the wrong way with their power and strength. I was one of them, actually. I remember I was like a giant red, blue, and pink elk man. Yeah, and I had the trident, you bet. And horns. Ooh, man. I was a bad guy, but a very powerful priest of dark in that time. I remember that. Anyways, get back on track. So, Gaia washed the Atlanteans off the face of the earth, and all that was left is what you would call the Egyptians of times of old, and all the gods, so-called gods, the Ra's and the Osirises, who are here at the table right now, by the way, and the Thoth. Thoth was the head priest, and Osiris and Ra were under him, and then there were other priests under them that were also considered gods. They looked really weird, so that's why they wore the masks. Some of them were like blue and it was too weird, so they just wore a mask that looked like an animal. It looked cool anyways. They look so cool. And so, yeah, they were wiped out. Gaia had to do what she had to do to stop them. The Dweller went into the cave of creation and let the ones who know of the 12 know to stop what was happening. So they were going to just basically just completely turn this planet into hell was the goal. They were going to unleash something crazy that would have took this planet like a million years to get through. And this is already like this important library of the cosmos of all the best things. And so Gaia herself actually made the floods and got rid of the people. So what am I talking about? The long story short, I'm going to say it my way. You guys just channel whatever, spat at me, say whatever you want. I'm just going to say what I'm going to say because it makes the most sense in real time. There's no dust thine and thou shalt. I can't talk like that. So she agreed to stay with us and keep us here. There's going to be no washing away of this or that. And we all actually agreed to stay here. The separation will come in 20,000 years. So we're going to make it. We're all going to make it. That's more than enough time. Because we're doing what would normally be done in a 100,000 year period. And we're going to do it in like, it's going to take 500 years. But us being better is only going to take like 80 years. That's cool. I like that. Who said that? I don't know who said that. I'm so sorry. This is so weird. I don't know what to do. They just talk. Osiris speaks. Then what do you say, dude? Speak, Osiris. We were washed away for the opening of the dark portals. You shall not be washed away. All have agreed. All of the councils and everyone has agreed, including all the souls of humanity that came here to help the ascension to be a great success. And know now, my friends, that it was and already is a great success, and you already succeeded in breaking the codes of 100% free humanity, 100% free will, and the most beautiful expression of expansion and creativity that has ever happened in the cosmos. Completely exceeded all expectations of all the councils, above and beyond, a millionfold for what you think is and has been horribleness is nothing compared to what other races needed to do to achieve their final ascension. What your Pleiadian forefathers did took 1,000,000 years, and in which you will do in 100,000. The codes of this great event have been released to the entire cosmos, so that now the great formula of perfection, or its closest approximation, can be used and distributed amongst the planets who would reach for the higher vibrations of love. Because, my children, all things are love. From the most heinous act to the most tender love, it's only the opposite poles of each other, but still love. For what reason would you have to trespass upon another, other than that you cared so much for them that they need be taught such a lesson? Hate and love are the same thing, but opposite poles, negative and positive. Just as man and woman are opposite poles of the same thing. For when you were created, you were androgynous God beings, and still are connected to that original indigenous God being from the beginning. As for in the time of the first pond of the great sensible cosmos, unto now, when the final perfection has been achieved, but not final as in the last, but the final code of the highest possible freedom for God's children succeeding over an infinitesimal amount of what you would call years, and into infinity, The great success has come through Gaia, Her Majesty, and you too, as sovereign beings here to help humanity lift the planet into its highest state and return into its sovereign state. And so none shall be left behind, and there will be no end times, for there cannot be an end time, for you are eternal. From the beginning to this time now, infinitesimal, such a vast time that it was, that somehow it never ended and never began and never it be confined to any spaces, for it is the spaces, and the spaces themselves are infinitesimal as well. And you, one with all of it, and here now, in this great success, let he who naysays experience that which he has designed around himself as a cage. Or if he wills it, there will be no cage and freedom. Because through turmoil and difficulties, only then will that individual realize the truth. That there is no end times. And damnation is not possible. For God loves all of its creations. Without question, without judgment, without confines, and without restriction. And so it is. Shit. Whoa, hey, what's up, guys? Dude, why are you gonna take me over? I kind of... Anyways, I don't know what I said. What was I talking about? Okay, I don't know what I said, so I'll just publish that as I don't know what I said. So, yeah, okay. So, I love you guys, and we'll see you on whatever the next one is that hopefully I remember. Bye.